Disclaimer. Inspired by Dash's vengeance and Frag's vengeance, and credit to Amanda and Luke Jolly Zero for those ideas. Narrated by Pocoyo. So, me, Pato, Ellie, Lula, Nina and Roberto were minding our own business. Just then, the doorbell rang. "Who's at the door?" I asked in a full sentence, even though I, along with my friends, can't talk in full sentences in my show. I opened the door and it was revealed to be a Playhouse Disney DVD. I put the DVD in and it started with a warning screen, but it was the same as Leo's Vengeance. After that, it then showed the main menu. I pressed play, but before it started, a warning screen came up while reading, "Warning, this episode features our old channel, Playhouse Disney. It contains scenes that have strong language and/or in scenes that have violence. This is rather offensive, which is why we didn't air it. Please watch at your own risk anytime. Thank you." "Oh gosh," I muttered. It all began with Playhouse Disney, but he looked depressed, like he didn't want to be here. "Oh, man," Playhouse Disney groaned. "Why did I have to go?" After he groaned that, he picked up the picture of his logo from 2010 and began to cry. "Why did they shut down my channel back in 2011? Why would they replace me with Disney Junior?" he sobbed. "Here's the thing, Playhouse Disney doesn't usually speak. He sounds like Buzz from Cyberchase respectively." Just then, it cut to Hawkmoth's lair. "Hawkmoth?" I exclaimed. "What's he doing here?" "Now let us see what we have here," Hawkmoth said. "A logo who is sad that the creators have removed them from the place he calls home." Hawkmoth grinned and winked at the same time. "He's perfect for my Akuma," Hawkmoth declared. Just then, a butterfly flew to Hawkmoth's hands as he transformed it. "Now fly away, my little buddy, and devilize this broken heart," he said. It then cut to Playhouse Disney, who was still holding the picture of him. Suddenly, the Akuma flew into the logo and inserted itself into the picture, which shocked Playhouse Disney. Playhouse Disney stopped crying and gasped. "What?" Playhouse Disney gasped. "You know what? Just get over it already." "Calm down, I'm here to help you," Hawkmoth reassured. "To broken bar you are?" Playhouse Disney questioned. "Yes," Hawkmoth replied. "I am Hawkmoth and you are now Playhouse Vengeful. Your creators have removed you from the place you call home, which they left you, but I'm here to give you with this power to get your revenge. The only thing I want you to do is to teleport to Paris and bring me the miraculous of Ladybug and Cat Noir," he explained. "Of course, Hawkmoth," Playhouse Disney accepted. "I am so ready." Playhouse Disney got covered in white smoke, which then he turned into an akumatized villain now known as Playhouse Vengeful. Playhouse Disney now had a pink mask on. "I'm ready for revenge," Playhouse Disney spoke. "Nothing can stop me now." Playhouse Disney then laughed evilly. "Time to pay the shows a visit," Playhouse Disney declared. It then cut to Lake who up. PBJ were outside. "Pretty nice out there, huh guys?" Peanut asked. "Sure is," Butter said in the voice of Pablo from the Backyardigans. "Thankfully someone may have forgotten us. That was really shocking to us. We never even heard Butter speak in a kid's show before." "Butter?" Jelly gasped. "We didn't know you can speak in a full sentence." "I can," Butter said. "I usually communicate by saying first words." After he said that, Playhouse Vengeful teleported into the shot. "Hello Playhouse Disney," Peanut greeted. "What are you doing here?" "I'm getting revenge on Disney Junior for replacing me," Playhouse Vengeful answered. "Wow," Jelly gasped. "That sounds terrible." Suddenly, Peanut, Jelly and Butter began crying realistically. It was like their actors was witnessing the loss of their show. "Wait. Why are you crying?" Playhouse Vengeful asked the sad daughters. "Because Playhouse Disney and Disney Junior cancelled our show on October 2000 and robbed it back in 2014 because they lost rights," Butter sobbed. "Really?" Playhouse Vengeful gasped. "Oh man, that sounds bad." It wasn't long until Playhouse Vengeful came up with an idea. "I know," he said. "Peanut, Jelly, Butter, why don't you join me to get revenge on Disney Junior?" "Yes," Peanut accepted. "We would love to." Suddenly, Peanut, Jelly and Butter transformed. Peanut was now Decent. He had his look from Peanut's Vengeance. Jelly was now Antilly. She had a dark purple mask. Butter was now Botella. She had a brown mask. "We look awesome," Jelly said. "Glad you like it, Otters," Playhouse Disney said. "Thanks, Playhouse Disney, Lieutenant said, but at this moment, Opal and Ernest came into the shot. Kids, Ernest asked, is that you? We are getting revenge on Disney Jr. for taking us away. Peanut said, what? Ernest and Opal gasped in horror. So long suckers, Butter yelled. Lieutenant and Tilly Butella then used the chainsaw and chainsawed Ernest and Opal as they screamed in anguish. After destroying the entirety of Lake Huah, Lieutenant and Tilly Butella were sent by Playhouse Vengeful to their secret hideout. It then cut to the Puppy Dog Pals world where Bingo, Rolly, Ka, and Lolly were watching the final episode of their show on a TV. Oh man, our show had ended in 2023 and taken off the air that same year. Bingo said, I just wish we could get to see the viewers again, Ka muttered. Just then Playhouse Vengeful showed up. Why are you all sad? Playhouse Vengeful said. Oh, hey guys. Rolly said. Wait, who are you? I am Playhouse Vengeful, said Playhouse Vengeful. Well, we have a problem. Our show got cancelled and removed in 2023, said Lolly. I feel your pain, pups, Playhouse Vengeful muttered. I was once removed back in 2011 thanks to Disney Jr. That's terrible, Bingo muttered. Is there anything we can do to make you feel better? Sure yes, Playhouse Vengeful said. You can help me get our revenge on Disney Jr. We'd love to help, said Ka. Well then, here we go, Thunder Sun said. Bingo, Rolly, Ka and Lolly then started transforming. Bingo was now Bingor. He had his look from Bingo's Vengeance. Rolly was now Roller. He had. Ka was now Kaisala. She had. Lolly was now Lol Yender. She had. Oh my gosh, we look wonderful, said Rolly. I'd like to thank you for giving us these new outfits. Then Augie, Mo, Leo, Buster, Nougat and Roxy came up. Whoa, Augie gasped. Nice clothes, you guys. Actually, we're here for revenge, Ka said. Oh, I get it. Buster realized. You guys are still sad over your cancelled show. You could have told us about it. Yes, it was, Bingor said. Now it's time to kill you guys, Lolly said. Yikes, they shouted. Augie, Mo, Leo, Buster, Nougat and Roxy screamed in anguish as they were being killed. Thanks, Playhouse Vengeful, Bingor said. You're welcome, Playhouse Vengeful said. After taking it all down, they all went to their secret hideout. Before I recruit the 12 girls, let's kill Oo and Da and Clay, Playhouse Vengeful said. Then it showed Oo and Ah having this little talk. Just then Playhouse Vengeful teleported into the shot. Hello Playhouse Disney, Oo said. I'm here to get revenge on you. Playhouse Vengeful said. What? You can't do this to us, Ah said. Too late, Playhouse Vengeful said to Ah. Goodbye Busters. Oo and Da screamed in anguish as they were being killed. Oh my gosh, I yelled out in fear. He's killed Oo and Da. It then showed Clay who was wondering when Oo and Da were going to return. I wonder where Oo and Ah are, Clay said. Just then Playhouse Vengeful teleported into the shot. You my broken bar, Clay muttered. Is that them? Clay and then turned around only to see Playhouse Vengeful as he gasped in fear. Hello, freak, Playhouse Vengeful greeted sinisterly. Playhouse Disney? Clay asked confusingly. What have you done to Oo and Da? I killed them, Playhouse Vengeful replied. What, are you killing me next? Clay questioned. Yes, Playhouse Vengeful replied. Now tell me, where are the creators? You my broken bar, well Thelia broken bar, Clay muttered. Where we broken bar area broken bar the creators? Playhouse Vengeful demanded. Well they went away on vacation to Hawaii and Clay said, but his sentence was interrupted by Playhouse Vengeful. Enough with the questions, Playhouse Vengeful raged. Now say goodbye. Then Playhouse Vengeful rammed Clay's chest up with the chainsaw as he screamed in agony. It then cut to Paris, in the old house in Vines. The 12 girls were very upset about Playhouse Disney losing the rights to their show in 2005, the narrator said. The camera panned to the old house in Vines where the 12 little girls were in the room crying about Playhouse Disney getting rid of their show. Why would Playhouse Disney have to get rid of us? Chloe sobbed. Danielle agreed. We deserved a 4th season or another movie. Just then Playhouse Vengeful came into the shot. Bonjour monsieur, Madeline greeted. Hey girls, Playhouse Vengeful greeted. What was all this crying about? Playhouse Disney ended our show in 2001, Nicole cried. Chloe agreed. And then they lost rights to it back in September 2005. The little girls began crying again. Perhaps it wasn't long until Playhouse Vengeful got an idea. I got it, he said. Girls, how about you get some revenge on Disney Junior? Of course, Madeline accepted. The 12 little girls then transformed. Madeline was now Madelier. She had her look from Madeline's Vengeance. Chloe was now Coland. She had. Danielle was now Danielson. She had. Nicole was now Nico. She had. The rest of the 12 girls were now in Vengeance forms. They had. Wow. Merci Playhouse Vengeful, Madelier said. Just at that moment, Miss Clavel came into the shot. Oh my goodness girls, why are you wearing those clothes? Miss Clavel said. It's because we need revenge. Nico shouted. What? Miss Clavel gasped in horror. Yep. Now goodbye, Madelier said. Madelier then rammed up Miss Clavel's chest up as she screamed in agony. Suddenly, the narrator began to speak. Oh my, the narrator gasped. The 12 girls have killed Miss Clave. But before he would finish, the girls noticed him. Shut your mouth, you narrator, Colin shouted. Madelier agreed. To broken barwood, the narrator gasped. Madelier then chainsawed the narrator as he screamed in pain. After destroying Paris, the 12 girls were sent by Playhouse Vengeful to their secret hideout. It then cut to the Rocket room where the little Einsteins and Rocket were sad about their show being off of Disney Junior in 2019. Man, our show is over, Leo said. Yeah, what we will do, Annie said. Just then, Playhouse Vengeful pulled up in a rocket ship similar to the group's. What's wrong, kids? Playhouse Vengeful said. Oh. Hey guys, Quincy said, somberly. It's just that we were cancelled in 2009. Yeah, June agreed. And then we got away from Disney Junior in 2019 because they lost rights to us. Well, feel your pain, Playhouse Vengeful told the 5. I was cancelled just like you. Whoa, June muttered. I cannot believe it. Quincy said. Sorry for your pain. Leo said. How about you kids get some revenge on Disney Junior? Playhouse Vengeful said. Sure. Leo accepted. The little Einsteins then transformed. Leo was now Leo. He had his look from Leo's Vengeance. Annie was now Ancienter. She had. June was now June Eliminator. She had. Quincy was now Quiller. He had. However, just as Rocket grew a face, he felt shocked. "K kids," Rocket gasped in the voice of Eleven from Jungle Junction. "Is that you?" "We are no longer the little Einsteins," Leo spoke and started. "We are now a broken bar." The little Einsteins, Ancienter, June Eliminator and Quiller finished. "The little Einsteins?" Rocket gasped in horror. "Yes," Leo said. Just then, Rocket started confronting Playhouse Vengeful. "What have you done to them?" Rocket furiously asked Playhouse Vengeful. "I turned them evil," Playhouse Vengeful said. Rocket then went back to the little Einsteins. "Listen guys, I know you're upset, but you can't take their advice and get revenge on Disney Junior," Rocket told them. "And plus, what will Disney Junior be without its programs? It won't be the same." "Don't destroy Disney Junior." "Don't destroy Disney Junior?" Leo asked in a demonic tone. "Never. We will never ever stop. We will destroy Disney Junior no matter what people tell us." "Yeah," Quiller agreed in a demonic tone. "Come on guys. Believe me," Rocket said. "They're gonna use you to destroy all there is of the network. Snap out of it, you guys. This isn't you. Always has been." Ancienter said to Rocket. "Finish him," Leo said. "Kill," June Eliminator yelled. "Wait," Rocket shouted. "Please, I'm your friend. I cannot let you do this." "Oh yeah," Quiller said. "Well, too late. Goodbye." Quiller then took out a bucket of water and threw it on Rocket as he screamed in static. After destroying the little Einstein's universe, the little Einsteins were sent by Playhouse Vengeful to their secret hideout. It then cut to Alice in the Wonderland bakery where she can be seen crying. Just then, Playhouse Vengeful came in the shot. "Hey Alice," Playhouse Vengeful greeted. "Why are you crying?" "Because my show got cancelled in 2024 for no reason," Alice sobbed. "WIP.